Nichols, Shade Tree Gunsmithing. Glad y'all come back in to visit with us this evening. We try to switch it up a little bit here and there, you know, and do a little this, do a little that. And I've had a lot of people wanting to, you know, see some more airbrushing. Well, I made the statement that I can take anybody that's never airbrushed and let them do a scenery by, you know, my instructions. But I mean, you know, it's not that hard. I mean, you know, if you got any art ability at all to see something before you do it, you know, me, I always see the finished product before I ever start. I know right here what I'm going to put there, you know, and anybody can do that. But what I'm going to do is tonight, he'll probably kill me for this, but I'm going to get Tim, the cameraman. I'm going to get him to come out here so he can help me prove a point. And far as I know, I don't think the man's ever airbrushed. Tim, have you ever airbrushed anything?
No, I have not.
Okay, all right. Now see that, so I'm going to let him do one of the sceneries that you've seen me do before, and it's the planet scenery. But now he's going to do it in his own way. The planet's going to be his color, whatever color he picks out, and everything. And I'll show him, you know, explain to him. Well, he's seen me and heard me explain it numerous times, but you know, push it down, you get the air, pull it back, you get the paint. And so it just depends on how far he wants to pull it back to get paint. And I don't know if I ever told you or not, but I use an Iwata Eclipse airbrush and I'm not sponsored by them. Let me make that clear. But I use Iwatas. I like them. They're slim, you know. I've not got real big, gigantic hands, so something slim, you know, it just fits me like a pen, you know, more or less like an ink pen. And but that's the type that I choose. That's what all these chrome ones are. Now you do see a couple red ones here. They're Pachets, you know, and they're good airbrushes. Can't say a thing about them wrong, you know. They're workhorses. But anyway, if we can get Tim out here, and we'll try. What we'll do now is we're going to get behind the camera, and you'll hear us instructing him. But you know, as far as both of us being out here, one, there's not enough room. Two, I mean, you know, I'm going to let him do it in his own form. You know. So anyway, without any further ado, then you know, we'll have Tim come out here and start his. All right, we've got Tim out here, and I'm back here behind the camera. I'm holding the camera. And so what we're going to do, we'll take the camera and we'll face it, you know, pretty close. We want you to see what he's doing. And so anyway, we'll go ahead and get started with this, so that way the video's not an hour and a half long, because I'll talk an hour and a half. You know how I am.
Well, I'll tell you, the artistic talent that I have is about that big. I can do stick figures, and that's about it. I like one guy that I showed how to do something one time. He said that he tried to make a stick man one time, draw a stick man, and he said he got it crooked. So, I mean, you know, that's pretty bad, but, you know, by the time we got done, he had a beach scene. He couldn't believe it. All right, so what's first?
All right, first thing is take these little template-like things here that are cut out.
Okay.
And just stick them wherever you want to stick them, however.
We'll go ahead and do that.
All right.
And what color?
I would start with black and run it right along that way to give you a border.
It's not working.
Got to plug it up.
Oh. See? Okay.
Now then,
Oh, there we go. Okay.
what I would do is hold it, yeah, like that right there. You might want to either move this over, or, you know, and start where you left off. No, don't turn it over.
Oh, okay.
Just move it straight over.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you just start from there, right along the lines. And I get used to this camera. I was shooting up the top of the shirt there. But anyway, all right, now just figure out, you have to unplug that one, and whichever color you want to use, just plug that line up into it.
Okay, now what am I doing next?
Whichever color you want. What we'll do is where the planets are going to set.
Let's go with purple.
All right, now wherever you want to plant it at, say you want one up in here, just, if you want the whole thing purple, then I would just do a section, you know, so big out of purple. But if you wanted it mixed colors,
Do I need to put a template on there
No,
yet?
not yet.
Just a spot.
just you know, just get you a place there
There we go.
where. All right, yeah, that's kind of dark and light and everything. That looks good there.
Okay.
All right, now taking, if you got any other color there that you would want to put in that planet, go ahead and do that. If not, that looks fine, you know, anyway. All right. Now I would take just a little of this spray adhesive, and I'd spray it on the back of that,
Okay.
and then stick it right over there. All right, now I do the same with the moon. Yeah. Now you can put the moon down here or up here or wherever you want to
I'm going to
situate.
put it right here.
Okay. Now, what I would do is go back with my black. Now,
Do black.
yeah, just do black on, you know, just cover everything up. This gives you a border here so you don't get down. But now, if you're afraid you'll get down there on it, just set your template right back up on there. Yeah, looks good. All right, now I'd get me some white, and I'd make me just a star here and there, you know, wherever you want to put a star or anything, just a dot, you know.
Not too bad so far.
Look good.
Oops.
I wouldn't pull it back. I just, yeah. There, that's looking good. All right, now you can pull your pieces off. And we'll see what your planets look like. Oh, look at that one. Oh, there's the moon. All right, now take your brown. Now I would take this template away and bring, now just spray down in here. When you get over to there, you know, then you can scoot it over.
Now, do you want it like a lot of color there, or
Well, just
the outline?
light and dark gives it shadows. make it a little darker. Just make you a line coming down like this, another line down like that, you know. There you go. What that does, makes it look like the shadows from the you know, you got a high spot here, shadow, high spot, and a shadow.
Gotcha.
You know, that's doing your shadows. Like down here, I would probably take, just to add a little more to it, I'd probably drop this down about right here, I guess, and do it just a little darker along the. There you go. Now see what that does? That gives you the shadows, you know, from the moon is shining. You know. Well, there you go, people. Now you make up your own mind. I don't know. It took us just a few minutes. You know, we've had a little. I'm not real good with this camera stuff. I mean, you know, but anyway, we get right up here. I guess I'm close enough to it that you can see it. But that's a fine looking shirt. I mean, you know. And but like I said, Tim's never airbrushed. He didn't even know how to hold the airbrush, and I showed him how to do that. So, you know, airbrushing is fun. I mean, you know, well, I guess, did you enjoy yourself?
Well, yeah, I haven't done anything like that ever, so.
All right, well, there we are. So, I mean, and right there is a happy face. Look at that big old grin
there you go.
On that face. I
That
mean,
looks
you know,
pretty cool.
Yeah, it does. It looks good. It looks real good. And so anyway, we'll put the camera back, and I'll get it back out in front of it, and we'll go over it just a little bit, and then, you know, that should be it. All right, let me take these high-tech glasses off, because I couldn't even see the camera there, let alone see the and I hope I got it right. I mean, I know I moved around a lot and everything else, but see, that's what I'm telling you, that, you know, just a little bit of instructions. You know, you start out, and you end up with something like this. I mean, you know, and that's some pretty work right there. I wouldn't be ashamed to wear that T-shirt anywhere. Matter of fact, Mr. Tim don't know this or anything else, but since he airbrushed it, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it to him.
Oh, right on. I got to sign it, though.
All right. We'll, you going to sign it with an airbrush or marker?
Oh, with the airbrush.
Okay. All right. So anyway, we're going to let him have that. That's his masterpiece that he can hang up or wear. I'd wear it myself, you know. And we've not put any clear coat on it yet, but we will. And then that will help preserve the colors into the fabric. And I guess we'll have to iron it because my heat press, you know, I had trouble with it. I just haven't bought another one because I don't do a lot of airbrushing, you know. So, but we can make do with the iron, you know, and iron in the clear coat, and then it'll be there. I mean, I've got shirts that, you know, Lord have mercy, I guess they're probably 5-6 years old, and the fabric getting rotten on them. But anyway, appreciate you coming on in tonight, and I hope you've enjoyed yourself watching what has happened now. And you know, if you got any questions or anything, my number's always up on it. You can give me a call. We can instruct you over the phone. Now, I mean, I've done this so long that there's not a question you can bring at me or a problem you can have with an airbrush that I couldn't tell you how to fix it over the phone. So anyway, have a good one. Appreciate you coming out here, and y'all come back the next time for something else, because we'll come up with something. I guarantee you we will come up with something. And I'll be seeing you the next time we do it.